Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Arca series here at Stafford. This is going to be a very tough race. I imagine a lot of carnage, and hopefully we can run a pretty good time. I ran a 180 and like testing earlier, I ran like a mid 2 in the session before this, so if we could run in the 2s, I'll be happy about that. If we could run a little faster, that'd be awesome. This track is a little cooler than the practice was when I got a 2, so I'm hoping I can run a little quicker. That'd be really nice. But it's right along the bottom, a little bit of a diamond in 1 and 2, and we'll see if we could hit our line, because this is a very tough track. Get sideways very, very easy here. Try and use a little bit of the apron. I went way too high in turn 1. See if we can still salvage something out of this, though. Turn 3 right along the inside right there. Just don't hit the wall. Okay, we're good. Ran a 3, not awful, but not great. Definitely had to let off a little bit there on the front stretch because I was going to smack the wall. This lap probably won't be any better, honestly. But I'm happy with a 3. A 3 is not a bad time. We might be like mid-pack, which is all right. Second lap, it felt a little smoother, but definitely not going to be as fast. 577. Because we got loose coming off of 4. So far, we're 7th now. They're getting in the zeros, 8th. We're slowly falling back, but that's fine. I imagine there's going to be a lot of carnage here at Stafford. There's going to be some wrecks for sure. But we're car 10 here. We got Justin out here, Larry, Highland. We got Nick out here. Where is he at? He's the 7 car. We got Jeremy out here. We got Gavin out here in the 15. We're actually not qualified next to each other for one, so we actually out-qualified him a little bit, so that's nice. Shane out here. We got Lane and Moody. Caleb Bryan, a lot of people that we know out here, so hopefully we can have a good race and have a nice fun one. 55 laps here is going to be tough, but hopefully we can keep the car under us. Alright, we're getting ready to roll here. I ran a couple more Pocono races last week, like off recording and stuff. I actually got pretty quick at it. If I would have ran my fastest race, which was like my 3rd one I did 3 of them. Well, I did 2 more. I did that first one that you guys saw, which was awful for us, and then did a 2nd one and a 3rd, which I finished 3rd in both of them. I was car 2 in one of them and car 6 in the other, and went from 7th up to 3rd in the last one. And if I would have ran that on like the first split, I would have been equivalent to around like top 6, top 5 times for that race. So I got pretty quick at Pocono, gained a little bit of iRacing, probably why we're car number 10 here, nearly 3,600 now, like 3,582 or something like that, I think. Somewhere around there. But we got Nick in front of us, Jeremy to his inside. Hopefully, it's not just a massive pile up in turn 1, because we're on the outside. We don't have a lot of places to go. But this is going to be hell. We'll unmute everybody now and see what's going to go on in this race. Hopefully everybody takes it a little easy off the start. 55 laps is it's going to go by very quick, but it's a lot of laps. So, a lot of opportunity to screw up.
Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
And we just need to try to keep the car under us. There's going to be people spinning out left and right, probably, I would imagine. I keep hitting my tear-off button like it's doing something.
Have a great day.
I'm an idiot. But we're getting ready to go here. Got to try to focus up. Highland got the pole. Pace was 2nd. And Justin was 3rd.
Go inside.
Try to hold this outside lane.
Go inside.
Try not to get on throttle too hard there.
Go inside.
Because I think if I pinch him down enough, we can definitely get by.
Still there.
We just have to not hit throttle too much because we're turning the wheel a lot.
26.
Now we can get down to the bottom. So we're up to 7th. Good start. Very happy about that. Oh, and the 3 car's losing it. That was Highland. He said he was going to spin out in front of the whole field and wreck it, but he only spun himself out. Luckily, he didn't take anybody else out with him. Very easy to do here. Chad in the wall. We know Chad pretty well. We raced him a lot in Arca.
5-3. He's there outside.
Try to get by him here on the inside. The apron is very, very loose, so got to be careful with that. Trying to use it a little bit.
Corner clear.
We got by Chad there. I'm kind of shocked. I feel like you can get by people on that outside lane. But hell yeah, we're top 5 right now. Got it rotated. Oh, Nick. Oh, Jeremy. They both got loose off of that corner. Jeremy walled it. That's the thing. If you can just keep your car straight, not spin it out, not get in the wall. Justin's up in the wall up there. Wow. That's shocking. Everybody's making mistakes right now. We just got to try to keep the car under us, and I think we could have a pretty good finish. Yeah, Larry is flying up there.
Gotta get that crap box moving, Gavin. What was that, Landon?
I know Gavin was just running the 305, so
come on now.
He didn't get a whole lot of practice in these.
Oh, excuse me, I apologize. You heard me the first time, I'm sure.
Pulling away from Chad a little bit,
No,
but
I didn't. I was too busy being really loud.
Not quite gaining anything on Nick. Actually, Chad gained a ton on us there. I'm probably holding up this little group. I need to get this thing rotated more. There we go. That's much better. Got to get the car rotated through the corner. Don't be too much on throttle. I got on throttle a little early there.
Back out of that.
Very easy to overshoot these corners, though.
I didn't know the guy was going to go on the outside. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That was our fastest lap of 5.
I didn't trust myself to make it to the bottom before I ran you over.
All we got is Chad right on us. Behind that has a little gap, not much though. So the 2 guys right behind us are pretty close, but after that's a little bit of a gap. We have like a second back to like 7th or something. Trying to somewhat pay attention to it, but at the same time not too much. Diego is getting by Chad. That's going to help us get away a little bit, but Diego seems pretty fast. He usually is.
20.6.
Hang on to that bad boy, Jeremy.
Jeremy is...
I don't even know what happened there.
Jeremy's driving a devil, apparently. He got in the wall early up here, and he's been...
You're a beast, Jeremy.
All over the place, apparently. But hell yeah, we're running good. P4 right now. That was our fastest lap of the session. Nice. Love to see that. Trying to just keep the right rear on this thing mainly. Just don't get too loose and we'll be good, because it's very hard to save this thing once you get sideways. One small lapse of judgment and you're going to be going around. So trying to take it easy on throttle. Drive it like a dirt car. Kind of like the dirt super late models that we drive all the time. Trying to drive it like that. Like on throttle at least. Can't be turning too much and hit the throttle at the same time. He hit a 6.44. Okay, we're not too far off of him for that lap. Nick was loose there. He was giving it everything it's got. I think I'm taking a little too shallow of an entry into turn 3 here. Need to widen it out just barely. There's a looseness.
20.659.
That was a 6, so that was a pretty good lap, but got loose off turn 4. It was scary. Take it like right there instead of going in so low to start. Use a little bit of the apron, help it rotate, but you definitely don't want to get on throttle down there.
20.963.
Diego is catching us a little bit. Too much apron there. Couldn't quite get on throttle. But Diego's normally fast. He's car number 4, so I'm just happy we're in the top 5 right now. Like, we got up here early and we've been running up here pretty solidly.
20.718.
Trying to just get this diamond line working though correctly. A little sideways there off the corner, but we're fine. Just really trying to hit our marks and not mess up the car. Because honestly, we're only like a straightaway behind Larry right now, who's in first, and that's phenomenal, I feel like. 20.9, that was awful lap. Yeah, that was a really bad lap. We need to pick it up a little bit. Sliding it. That was just complete slide city going into that corner. Overshot the corner entry a little bit. But the tires are probably starting to get hot on us. 18 laps in. Just got to not destroy it. Diego's slightly catching us. Chad behind him is catching us as well.
I was about to die.
Nick and Justin are definitely pulling away up there. 705. Yeah, we ran an 8. That's not great. I'm shocked we haven't seen any lap cars yet. Like, there's been nobody, like, completely wrecked or anything, which I'm shocked by. I thought for sure we would see some wrecked cars by now. I don't think I've seen any on pit road either. Like, it's been a really clean race. People just keeping the car under them for the most part. Top split, like, first session of the week always has the best racing, which I love. That's why I love doing the Arca series at this time split. A lot of fun. And plus, with there being no cautions, the little amount of wrecks makes it very, very difficult. Okay, we're consistently running like an 8 now, like a low 8. So it's not great, but Diego's kind of just been right with us. Like 0.3 behind us the entire time. Not like holding him up, but I'm not like... He's definitely a little quicker. I think he just got the wall there on the front stretch, though. Slowed him up a little bit, probably. We don't seem super fast in the long run, which is kind of unfortunate. It might have burnt up the tires a little bit early. But honestly, it's not the worst thing. We're doing really well. A lot better than I would have expected. Because we qualified all right, qualified 8th, and just had a good start, really. Got up to the top 5 real early, which was nice. But these cars, you can't bump anybody or they will wreck immediately. So you got to be careful running these. He's going to go to our inside there. Oh, he's still doing his big diamond, though. I was just trying to hold that second lane.
Still inside.
Chad's catching up to us now. I think on the outside you can hold some people down and slow it up.
20.794. Still inside.
Oh, I overshot that a ton.
65.
That was a really bad corner.
Go there.
Oops, sideways. But we're racing hard here, but I can't stay out here for too long. I need to just get back behind Chad and ride because they're catching us quite quick behind Chad.
21.604.
I thought Chad was going to go harder into the corner.
Side. Clear low.
Like, I don't know if he's trying to give me the lane or not. I'm trying to give him the room.
Still inside.
Go, Chad, go.
Still there.
I'm going to try to drop him behind him here off turn 2.
5, 8. Still inside. Clear low.
So we don't lose any more spots. Definitely lost some time there, though. Not letting them by, but really fighting them for a minute. Definitely slow for a couple laps. Let's see if we can put some pressure on Chad and maybe he'll make a mistake or so. Because Diego was definitely catching us. Chad wasn't like super fast compared to us. He was like right with us sometimes, I feel like, but he might have been catching us slightly. So he still might be been a little bit faster than us, and I might be able to learn a little bit behind them also.
We're just approaching halfway.
Halfway? Love to see that.
21.131.
They're going a little higher on their diamonds, which is interesting. I am starting to get like to the bottom a little quick there. Oh, Chad messed up 3 pretty bad there.
Outside quarter.
He's going to get a run off the corner, though. Or maybe not quite. He's backing off on the straightaway, though.
0, 7, clear.
Yeah, he messed up turn 3 pretty big there. Oh, yeah, back to 5th. If we could finish top 5, I would be so stoked about that. This would be like our best top split race that I've had in like forever. Besides like a dirt race, basically.
6, 4.
Besides a dirt Arca race, this has been like our best actual oval top split race, I feel like. Because Monty's starting to catch up a little bit. He's been about a second back since we got behind Chad, I feel like. Chad has fallen back a little bit on his tires, it seems. Hopefully he can hold them up a little bit.
21.211.
Maybe I need to do what Diego's doing. Go a little higher for the diamond. Wait to get on throttle or just get the rotate a little bit better. In 1 and 2. But other than that, we're doing pretty damn well. Like, we did use up our tires quite a bit, I think, early on.
21.095.
But other than that, I feel like we're doing pretty good. And I'm happy about it. Haven't been too loose like I was right there. Haven't done that too many times, which is really nice. Haven't really overdrove too many corners. Just hasn't been the quickest. But I was worried coming into this race that we'd be like really slow and going a lap down.
Watch out here, Shane.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I don't know where Landon and them are at. I know Landon and Shane didn't qualify. Maybe they were side by side back there, some guys were. And they were checking up or something. Oop, overshot this corner a little bit. It's fine, slowed it up enough. I'm real interested to see the tire wear on this thing at the end. I feel like my right front's going to be absolutely shot. I was more worried about the right rear, but with me really not putting it on the right rear hardly at all, I know my right front's going to be really worn out. Got 20 laps left, though. Still a long way to go. 20 laps is quite some time. Monty and them has fallen back a little bit with them getting close to battling. Chad's starting to make a run back at us. So he's running 21 flats. We're running a couple tenths slower than that. Larry's just always so fast. He's usually really good at the mile and a halfs and the bigger tracks. These shorter tracks he hasn't really been that good on, but he has really honed it in for this one. And next week we got a road course. That's going to be quite interesting because we got the Indianapolis road course. And we'll see how that goes. I don't really like the Indy road course too much. I'm going to try to use the apron a little bit to get our car to rotate, maybe. Maybe that will help us be able to get a little bit of drive off. Especially 3 and 4, I feel like it might be able to help. If I can get my left sides down there. I'm trying to like get them right on that white line. But in 1 and 2, you can kind of use it on entry and exit a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it on exit as much. I'm using the red billboard on the backstretch. If you like pay attention to my braking, like as soon as I hit that red billboard is when I'm getting off throttle and starting to brake. Turn 1, there's no like indicator on the right side or anything to when I'm going to start braking and everything. So it's kind of just off feel there. But I hit this last red billboard right there and I start the brake. And we're on 75% brake bias with 14:1 steering ratio to try to help save the tires a little. And the brake bias so high so we don't lock up the brakes so easy. Mainly. And then after that, it's just all throttle control. Diego's pulling away, though, for sure. He's doing very good. Nick and Justin still up there. Nick's 7 tenths behind him. And who knows how far out Larry is. Larry's killing this race. But that's not out of the ordinary for Larry. It's just a short track I wouldn't have expected it on from him. Okay, we ran a very similar time last lap to him. This lap might have been a little slower, I feel like. Yeah, that was like a tenth slower, but the lap before was like on par with him. Oh, too much throttle. Had to not get on throttle too much on the backstretch for a little bit. Chad definitely caught up to us a good bit there on the backstretch. Because I screwed that up. Still about 1.2 ahead of Monty and them. Overshot that a little, but we're alright. I'm starting to get too much on throttle. I'm getting too throttle antsy. I need to just calm it down. Not do that. Just nice and smooth off the corner. Don't get the wall either. Wonder how Gavin and them are doing back there. I'll have to see his perspective, him and Zanetti and them. I'll have to see all their perspectives on how they're doing. Nick's catching Justin a little bit. He's 0.5 back now. Chad seems slightly quicker than us at this point. If he gets inside of us, we need to just let him by immediately so we don't get held up too long and the guys behind start to catch. But I'm hoping Chad will mess up turn 3 again for us and fall back a little bit. And they can have a 3-way battle, hopefully. We got less than 10 laps left. Oh, we overdrove that a little bit. Able to get a decent run on the exit, though. Just gotta hold the inside. Just under that white line. It helped us rotate. Oh, a little bit too much on throttle there.
21.50.
Yeah, that was a really bad lap. 21.5. Definitely holding Chad up a little bit, but thank you for being a little patient with me, Chad. We've raced him a decent bit before. Had some nice second split races with him. So we definitely have raced together some.
21.387.
Oh, overdrove turn 1 a little bit. I am trying my hardest right now to not wreck this car. Like overdriving the corners, like turn 3, I haven't had a problem with overdriving. It's all turn 1 this race, just because there's no indicator like when I need to brake. It's all just off of feel for me, which I hate. I like there being like somewhat of an indicator for like a braking zone. That was a pretty good turn 1, it felt like. Kept it very low. So much focus going into this. Almost too much throttle there.
21.393.
I just hope we don't lose this top 5. Chad's putting a lot of pressure on us, though. He's doing great. He's car number 18, and I'm car number 10. We're going to have a great iRating day if we can both just finish right around here, 5th, 6th, either or, whichever way we finish. Ooh, he got a little loose. Either that or he was trying to take a peek under. Like, show us that he's here. I don't know if he got loose, though. He might have. Because I saw his car just jerk to the left all of a sudden. Just got to hold it low, get a good run off. Monty is slowly catching us, but he has to get by Chad. I messed up that corner a little bit too much. Decent exit, though. Got away from Chad some. 2 laps to go. Come on. We can get this top 5, baby. Come on.
21.4.
Don't let the nerves get to you. We can do this. Chad's got company behind him, so he's looking in his mirror now. Like, he's got company 0.5 back. 21.3 was the leader. We've been consistent around a 21.3, 21.4 now. That's not too bad. That was a 21.3, so we about ran the same time as Larry there. Hell yeah, though. Come on. One more corner. Just have to not screw up the exit here, and we're going to get a top 5 out of this. Let's freaking go. Great race, Chad. That was a lot of fun, man. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun racing there, man.
Holy crap.
Ah, Gavin, you're lucky I didn't punch you.
Yeah, you put the pressure on me the entire time. I was like so close to messing up so many times. Oh, that was fun. We got freaking 5th out of that, though. Let's go.
I passed you earlier, and I used it.
Gavin got 11th. He was back there with all the boys. Oh, man, that was a tight race. 86, 85, 90. Oh, wow, I really did not get on it. Oh, no, you're all good.
I wasn't even trying to hit you, Gavin.
Yeah, oh wow, Diego had 90, 91 on the tires. I had 86 and 80, 90, yeah, oh, I had 85, I had 86 everywhere else. I'm just trying to see everybody's tires. 85, 89, did Gavin say his? Oh, Zanetti fell really far back, though. Yikes, he went from 5th back to 16th. I know we'll see him in the incident report. Diego went from 10th to 4th. Great run by him. We went from 8th to 5th. Like, that's awesome. Excuse me. But Larry had 89, 87. His right rear was more worn out. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But Justin had 86, 80, 88. So very, very good racing that entire time.
What was your tires?
That was awesome. But let's go through, see the incidents here. I want to see Gavin's tires down there as well. But right off the start, I was nervous about somebody wrecking early. Zanetti up here, Jeremy, got that wall. Somehow didn't do a full 180. I thought for sure he was going all the way around. That definitely had to have hurt his steering the rest of the race with how hard he hit that right front. We did see Justin get in the wall as well, which that's out of character for him. Him making a mistake. That's shocking. Gavin had 87 and 89. Oh, Jeremy got too hard into, what was that, turn 1, I think it is? No, that's turn 3. He got too hard into that. So Gavin did better on his tires than us, and that was it. That was it for the race. And oh god, he's running into him. But yeah, everybody had a pretty clean race. Oh yeah, we didn't see Highland spin early. We saw that going for the lead. I think it might have been off of this corner. Two guys side by side. The bottom guy has it harder on the throttle, just trying to get on throttle too hard there. Gets a little sideways, just gets a 1X going through the grass, keeps it from spinning all the way around, but he finished back in 10th. Good recovery by him, because look, he went all the way to last. He literally went all the way to, what was that, 20th? I think 20th at the line, or 19th maybe? Yeah, there was one guy that didn't race. So he went literally all the way to the back, came back up, got 10th. He was flying. But hell yeah, we got a top 5 out of that. Very clean race overall. Jeremy was the only one with the 2X. Highland, only one with the 1X. And other than that, it was super clean. So very, very fun race. We got a top 5, which is amazing. I'm shocked by that. Best run by far we've had in the Arca top split. And I do want to see that battle with Diego and Chad that we had for a few laps, because we were running 4th here for quite some time. Where did he start getting to us? Right here, lap 24. He had a good run. I run 2nd lane. He's still running his diamond line. He barely tapped us. He said sorry for that. It was no problem. That's just some short track racing. No harm, no foul, man. But we had a great battle. I was trying to hold him off on the outside because I was hoping that maybe if we could hold that 2nd lane, maybe he'd get on throttle a little hard and get sideways and fall back, because I was thinking you might be able to hold off some people on that outside lane, to be honest. I overdrove that quite a bit, trying to do somewhat of a diamond line. Got a good run off the exit, but got a little sideways as well, so that was sketchy. But we had a hell of a run. That was amazing. I am super shocked by that. We should get some good champ points, too, for that, being car 10, getting 5th. I'm definitely not running this again this week. And then Chad and I had the run here side by side for a couple laps, but I realized everybody behind was starting to catch us, so I really needed to just drop behind him and run. And then we got back by him from him overdriving turn 3. It was right there. He went in, he probably started braking a little late, and it just slid up the track for him, and we just got right under him, and he let us right by because he didn't want to lose that time either. I think he just dropped back on the front stretch. Oh no, he got the wall, so that sucked him in a little bit, and we were able to get top 5 out of that. I am just super happy about that. That's amazing. Best run for us in Arca by far. Hopefully I'm learning these cars a little bit, because I ran a few Pocono races last week and learned the car a little bit, so I'm hoping it kind of translated to this week, and we had a really great race. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. All right, results are in. Strength of field 3,700, nearly 3,800. We gained some good safety and some good iRating, over 3,600 again. It's been a long time since I've seen that, so we're slowly gaining on the oval side. Larry gets the win. I think that's the 2nd week in a row. Or no, Justin won Pocono last week, I think, and Larry won the week before, something like that. But Larry had the fastest lap of the race with a 1. His average time was a couple tenths faster than us, but we were 11 seconds back from him. That's crazy. We were not super fast there late in the race, but ran a few good laps. When they were saying out his times, we were kind of close to him, like a 10th off here. We were actually same time as him like a couple times, which is cool. But Chad gained a good 69, very nice. Gavin finished 11th, still gained 12, solid for him being car 15. Jeremy had a rough day, started 5th, really promising day, was up in 3rd and just lost it in the wall, but only a 3X through the entire field, which is crazy. 2 of them by Jeremy there and 1 by Highland spinning out in front of the field. So very, very clean race. I thought it was going to be a lot different. I thought it was going to be some people spinning out, people rear-ending each other and into a corner and all that, but super, super clean race. And we had a really good run, 8th to 5th. I can't ask for much more, because we were pretty far off Diego there, and we just couldn't keep up with him later on in the race, and just had a good run with Chad and able to get that top 5 top split. So I'm very happy about that. So hopefully we can try to continue on in the Arca car moving forward and keep on doing well. But next week, the road course, like I was saying, at Indy, that's going to be very tough. I'm going to have to do some practice there. It's only 12 laps, but Indy road course is pretty tough, gnarly for sure. So we'll have to see how we can do there, but appreciate you guys for watching. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. Good luck if you do try this. Just be careful on throttle, keep the car under you, and you can probably get a decent finish. So appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.